Elijah and the Prideful King and Queen, based on 1 Kings chapter 16 verse 29 through chapter 17 verse 24.
Ahab is king of Israel. He proves himself to be the most evil in a long line of bad kings. But his first and most wicked act begins when he marries Jezebel, a foreign princess who worships a foreign god.
If I am to be queen of all Israel, then all of Israel must worship my god, Baal. Please, my dear, build me a temple for Baal.
Anything you ask for, my queen.
More sacrifices to Baal, Jezebel's god of rain?
She doesn't respect the one true God, that wicked queen.
Watch your tongue, or you'll lose it. Queen Jezebel won't stand for talk like that.
Nor will she stand for any competition with her God.
Jezebel, there are still people in Israel who worship Israel's God.
They won't worship Israel's God any longer. Shut down the temples, kill anyone who won't bow to Baal.
Even as she gives her orders, a stranger in travel-worn clothes appears before the throne.
Who are you? How did you get past the guards?
I am Elijah, and the Lord is my God. You think Baal controls the rain and the crops? I will show you who is in charge. There will be no rain in this land, not even a morning dew, until I say so.
Guards, kill this man!
But Elijah disappears before anyone can lay hands on him. Outside the palace, the word of the Lord comes to Elijah.
It is time to hide.
Following the Lord's instructions, Elijah goes to a tiny creek east of the Jordan River. There, ravens bring him bread and meat in the morning and evening.
The Lord has a sense of humor. He could have used any kind of miracle to feed me, yet he's using unclean birds to bring me food. I will wait here until God tells me my next step. I must say, I'd rather pass the time with unclean animals than with Baal-worshipping people.
Meanwhile, Jezebel is furious.
Obadiah, since you are our chief steward, I order you to hunt down anyone who still worships Yahweh and kill them, especially the prophets, and especially this Elijah.
But Obadiah himself is still faithful to the Lord. Instead of killing the Lord's prophets, he secretly hides them in caves. As the months go by with no rain, Israel's once green land slowly but steadily becomes a desert. The streams dry up and the crops die. A famine overcomes the land.
This is all Elijah's fault.
After a year with no rain, Elijah's water source dries up.
I will trust in the Lord to tell me what to do next.
Go hide in Jezebel's homeland. I have chosen a widow who will provide for you.
When Elijah enters the town of Zarephath, he sees a woman gathering sticks.
Could you please give me a drop of water, a crumb of bread?
I have but a handful of flour left, and no money to buy more food for me and my son. I am gathering these sticks to cook one last meal before we die of starvation. At least we will die together.
My Lord will provide a miracle for us. Go bake your bread and have hope.
True to Elijah's word, every time the widow cooks, her jar of flour always has a little extra left over, and her jar of oil never runs dry. For 2 years, those 2 tiny jars provide food for herself, her son, and Elijah. But tragedy seems never far from her household.
Why did you come here? Your God never noticed me or my sinful ways before you came. Now he's punished me by killing my one and only son.
Have peace. My God does not work that way. Right? Why would you save us just to kill her son?
The Lord responds to Elijah's question with power and brings the boy back to life.
See, your son is not dead, but alive.
Now I believe in your God and trust that you speak his truth.
Through this miracle, God shows that he cares for all people, not just the Israelites.